Hi, I'm Andy, and as some of you have already know, I come from a countryside place, so you can call me a pizza. That's fine. And people from my hometown, we don't have the privilege for public transportation. So instead, of course, we don't have NRT, and our bus system sucks. So instead of considering taking the bus, people in my hometown are more used to driving on their own, like cars, scooters, and even bikes. And so it can be said that before I went to Taipei for this university, I had barely a chance of taking public transportation. And one day after I came to Taipei, and I still live in a dorm on the mountain. I got up too late, so I didn't have time for my lunch. So I remember that I have only 15 minutes late before the class began down the mountain. So I rushed to the grocery store because I was freaking hungry. So I grabbed like 3 or 4 packs of snacks. Fortunately, shortly after I went out the store, the bus came at the stop. So I just happily hopped on the car, I chose a seat, I sat down, and I started to tear every wrapper of my snack like a boss. And I wolfed down every cracker, every chocolate bar, and every potato chip I bought. But people started to look at me like I'm a weirdo. And I have figured that out. They are as hungry as me because they got late too. And they didn't have time for their lunch. So it's fine, but they look at me very, very like this way, and I was like, if you are really hungry, you can tell me, and I can share some food with you. That's totally fine with me. But you don't have to look at me like that. It made me feel awkward. But I had figured out they are hungry animals, so I grabbed my food a little bit tighter, and I eat a little bit faster. And so I made it. I finished all my food just before the bus arrived at its terminal station. And the guy who stared at me the most, the hardest, and he came to me. I saw to me like, oh, but I have finished up. It's a shame that you should have come to me earlier. Then I can have something for you to eat together. But he just came to me and told to me in my ears, do you know you should not eat anything on the bus? Thank you.